CBSE Mathematics Class 11th Chapter 3 Exercise 3.2. Find the values of other 5 trigonometric functions in exercise 1 to 5. Question number 1. Cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2. X lies in the third quadrant. Therefore, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2 दिया हुआ है, तो secant x means sec x will be equal to reciprocal of it, that is minus 1 upon 1 by 2, that will be equal to minus 2, and this will be the answer. Sin x is equal to root of 1 minus cos square x, and it will be further equal to root of 1 minus 1 by 2 whole square, that is equal to minus 1 minus 1 by 4. Further it will be equal to root 3 by 4 and root 3 by 2. So since the x lies in the third quadrant, the value of sin x will be negative. Hence sin x is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Once we have got the value of sin x, cosecant x will be equal to minus 2 by root 3. Tangent x is equal to sin x by cos x. Above we have worked out the value of sin x and cos x. Substitute this value and solve it. We will get root 3. Means in the third quadrant, tangent x will be positive. Cot x, that is 1 upon tangent x, so 1 upon root 3. This will be the value of cot x. Now come to the question number 2. Sin x is equal to 3 by 5. ये दिया हुआ है, हमें remaining 5 trigonometrical ratio निकालने हैं. x lies in the second quadrant, so इसका मतलब sin x पॉजिटिव होगा, cos x नेगेटिव होगा. देखिए माइनस कर दिए पहले ही, रूट 1 माइनस 3 by 5 होल स्क्वायर. फर्दर सॉल्व किया, माइनस रूट ऑफ 25 माइनस 9 by 25 माइनस 4 by 5. दिस विल बी द cos x. cosec x, cosecant x will be equal to 1 upon sin x, that will be equal to 5 by 3, and it will be also positive because x lies in the second quadrant. Secant x, that is 1 upon cos x, we know the value of the cos x, so minus 1 upon 4 by 5, that will be equal to minus 5 by 4. Now tangent x, that is sin x by cos x, we know the value of sin x, that is 3 by 5. Cos x is equal to minus 4 by 5. Root 5 and 5 will be cancelled, so it is left with minus 3 by 4, and it will be the value of tangent x. Cot x is equal to 1 upon tangent x, so tangent x will be equal to the reciprocal of tangent x. Cot x will be equal to the reciprocal of tangent x, so it will be equal to minus 4 by 3. Now come to the question number 3. Here the value of cot x is given, that is 3 by 4. X lies in the third quadrant. It means that the cot x and tangent x will be positive. Tangent x will be the reciprocal of the cot x, and it will be equal to 4 by 3. Sec square x is equal to 1 plus tangent square x. Now here we substitute the value of tangent square x. It will be equal to 1 plus 16 by 9. That will be equal to 25 by 9. And hence the sec x will be equal to minus 5 by 3. Once we got the value of secant x, then cos x will be equal to reciprocal of it, that is minus 1 upon 5 by 3, and it will be equal to minus 3 by 5. Now come to the cosec square x, it will be equal to 1 plus cot square x. So 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square, it will be equal to 1 plus 9 by 16, and it will be equal to 25 by 16. And cos x, taking the root of it, it will be minus 5 by 4, because x lies in the third quadrant, the value of cosec x will be also negative. Now the sin x will be reciprocal of the cosec x, cosecant x, so it will be equal to minus 4 by 5. Now come to the question number 4. Here, यहाँ पर दिया हुआ sec x is equal to 13 by 5. X lies in the fourth quadrant. So here the value of secant x and cos x will be positive. So secant x is 13 by 5. The cos x will be 5 by 13, the reciprocal of secant x. Tangent square x is equal to sec square x minus 1. It will be equal to 13 by 5 whole square minus 1, and it will be equal to 169 by 2 minus 1. Further solve किया, 169 minus 25 by 25, it will be equal to 144 by 25, taking the square root. So tangent x will be equal to the root of 144 by 25. It will be equal to 12 by 5. But here the tangent x will be negative because the x lies in the fourth quadrant. Cosecant x is, देखिए अब हेक्सागन में cosecant x is equal to sec x upon tangent x. So the sec x is equal to 13 by 5. Tangent x is equal to 12 by 5. Solve किया, we will get 13 by 12. And the cosecant x will be minus 13 by 12 as x lies in the fourth quadrant. Cot x is equal to minus 5 by 12, and sin x will be equal to minus 12 by 13. Now come to the question number 5. Tangent x is equal to minus 5 by 12. X lies in the second quadrant. Therefore, the value of tangent x is already minus. Here it is given. So cot x will be equal to the reciprocal of tangent x, that is minus 12 by 5. Sec x, that is root of 1 plus tangent square x. So 1 plus 5 by 12 whole square. It will be equal to root of 144 plus 25 by 144. That will be equal to further root 169 by 144. Now taking the square root, and we will take the negative sign because the x lies in the second quadrant. So minus 13 by 12. Cos x will be just a reciprocal of it. That will be equal to minus 12 by 13. Sin x is equal to tangent x upon secant x. We know the value of tangent x, it is already given, 5 by 12 and 13 by 12. 12 will be cancelled, 5 by 13, and sin x will be the positive because x lies in the second quadrant. Cosecant x, that will be equal to reciprocal of sin x, that will be 13 by 5. Now proceed further. Find the values of the trigonometric function in exercise 6 to 10. Now you see question number 6. Sin 765. Sin 765, it can be further written like this: sin 720 plus 45. That will be equal to, further we can write it, sin 2 into 360 plus 45. Just applying the formula. Sine 2n pi means n 2 pi. N 2 pi here, n is equal to 2 and 2 pi, that is equal to 360 plus 45, which will be equal to sine 45, and it will be equal to 1 upon root 2. Now come to the question number 7. Cosec minus 1410 degree. अब हम we can write it like this, minus the cosec minus 1410 degree means cosec minus theta is equal to minus cosec theta. So I have written it like this, minus outside of this cosec x, so cosec 1410, and it will be further written like this, 1440 minus 30. देखिए 1440 में से 30 माइनस करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा, 1410. So once we can write it like this and we can apply the formula. That can be written like this here, minus cosec 360 into 4 minus 30. It can be also written like this, cosec minus cosec 4 into 360 minus 30 degree. That can be also written minus inside the bracket minus cosec 30 degree. So this minus and minus will be multiplied, it will become plus, and cosec 30 degree, that is equal to 2. Now come to the question number 8. Tangent 19 pi by 3. You see this angle can be written like this, 3 into 2 pi plus pi by 3. You see 3 will be multiplied to 6, so it will be 3 6 18 plus pi, that will be 19 pi. So now here I have written 3 into 2 pi plus pi by 3, and it will be equal to tangent pi by 3. Once we have got the tangent pi by 3, it means the value of tangent pi by 3 is root 3. And this is the answer of question number 8. Now come to the question number 9. Sine minus 11 pi by 3. So sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So here I have written it, minus sine 11 pi by 3. This 11 pi by 3 can be written here. You see, sine 3 into 2 pi minus pi by 3. So you see the minus inside the bracket minus sine pi by 3. So sine pi by 3, that is minus and minus will be multiplied, plus sine pi by 3, and it will be equal to root 3 by 2. Now come to the last question, that is question number 10. Cot minus 15 pi by 4, that will be equal to minus cot 2 into 2 pi minus pi by 4, means 4 ja 16 pi minus pi by 4, you will get the minus 15 pi by 4. But here I have applied the formula cot minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. So minus into minus cot pi by 4, that will become minus into minus plus 1 आ जाएगा आपका. So cot minus 15 pi by 4 is equal to 1, and this will be the answer of question number 10.